everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So, today I have a few things I want to do. I'd like to... Basically, today's episode is going to be set up for Dodongo's Cavern. So, one of the first things we're going to do here, actually, is... Instead of doing the thing that I believe a lot of people did on their first time playing the game, which is, after talking to the guard, going to Castletown and purchasing the Hylian shield from there, we are just going to go ahead and get a free Hylian shield. But first... Oh, God, really? This. So the first thing that we're going to do first is we're going to get the Sun Song, which is a very useful song, especially during the child parts of this game when you need to, say, get into Hyrule Castletown or something. But apart from that, it's also useful for the Bigoron Sword quest, because you can use it at the very end of the Bigoron Sword quest to speed up the time to get said Bigoron Sword. And apart from that, it also freezes, or it stuns. It stuns slash freezes, don't really know how to say that. Redeads. Quite difficult to aim this. I'm much more used to aiming the bow. Comparatively, this is a lot more difficult to aim. But anyway. So through this door... we have our first encounter with Redeads. Basically super scary zombies that yell at you. Okay, this is actually different. That's different in the 3DS version. That little room. I think the enemy placement is different. Anyway, right over here, we have a little song of the Composer Brothers. Very simple little song here. Okay, so now that that's done, we just head back the way we came. And yeah, I did lose an entire heart there, but whatever. So now, since we've done that, it should have changed the time outside to night, which means that we can now move any of the tombstones without any problems. And we are going to want to move the tombstone that has flowers in front of it, which is this one. If you didn't know, in Ocarina of Time, you can get a free Hylian shield by coming into the graveyard and moving this one tombstone. You'll see that there's just a chest in here, and there is a bombable wall back there. But of course, we don't have bombs yet, but we do have our Hylian shield. Which we aren't going to equip just yet, because I don't feel like it. I really do like the look of the Deku Shield. It's just, it's a wood shield, and that's the only problem with it. I've always really liked the way that the wooden shields look in Zelda games. But the only two games that I can name off the top of my head that have wooden shields, apart from, like, the old Zelda games where, you know. Because you have, like, the wooden shield in the classic old NES Zelda. But you can't really tell it's a wooden shield because it's just green. Same thing with Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, and I believe also... Oh, God! So we're going to change the time back to day. There it goes. I do actually wonder how the Sun's Song works in lore. If that's just like... I swear to God. Oh, that's just render distance. Popping things in. Oh, God. Yeah, this game is old, ladies and gentlemen. This game came out in 1990... Oh, was it 98 or 99? I want to say 98. I might be wrong about that. I think it's 98, though. Let's see. Nope, November 21st, 1998. Majora's Mask came out in the year 2000. Damn. Do I want to do it? I don't feel like I have the money for it. We might come back here when I have slightly more money at some point later in the game, but that's a bottle. Oh. I guess I'll do it. Should have picked up some money at Hyrule Castle before I came over here. But it's whatever. Anyway, we're gonna want to talk to Malon. Yes, we did find your dad. Yes, I did see the princess, actually. Yeah, he was worried you were gonna kick his butt. And here we get introduced to Epona, who doesn't like us. Now, if we talk to her one more time, she'll tell us about how her mother composed a song and to sing together, and after she says that, we can pull out our ocarina. And she will give us Epona's song, which is used to call Epona to you whenever you need her as an adult after you've released Epona from Lon Lon Ranch through a race with Ingo. Again, this is like a game I know like the back of my hand. So it's funny because when I was playing the 3DS version of this the other day, I'm not sure if it's going to happen now again, but it might. Yep. Epona just kind of starts walking into Link and pushing him for some reason. I really don't know why, but she's pushed me away from the entrance. Okay, so we're going to play a minigame here very quickly to see if I can... What is in there? Is there a cuckoo in there, or is it a Skulltula? I forget. Huh! No, it's just money. I was incorrect. I think it has to be... There's a gold Skulltula around here somewhere. And there's also a piece of heart somewhere in here. But I believe for the Skulltula it needs to be night to get it. And the piece of heart, I do not know where it is. I do remember getting it at one time, but I don't remember where. So as you can see, he has 3 cuckoos who he calls super cuckoos, and we need to find these cuckoos in the group of normal cuckoos. If we can pick out 3 of the special birds from among the normal cuckoos within the time limit, he'll give us something good. If I can't find them, he wins. It'll be 10 rupees, so we have 2 shots at this at the moment. We have 30 seconds, and... go. So you can see the first one lands literally right here. Come on. Pick up... No, Link! This one! This one! Whoa! I picked up the same one I just threw. Okay, that's 3. There should be which one of them around here. Got it! Woohoo! First try, baby! So as you can see, they kind of separate, the 3 different cuckoos kind of separate into 3 different corners of this room. That was some very loud thunder. Jesus. Sure. But anyway, yeah. They kind of separate into 3 corners of the room. So one of them will come to the area right in front of Talon. The other one will go to the area to, like, behind him, to the left. And then the other one goes all the way to the left. So he gives us a bottle of Lon Lon milk. Which basically just means we get another... No. We get another bottle. Now, here's the thing. You actually don't need to pay him to get refills of Lon Lon milk. If you were to just go inside this door here, go to one of the cows and play the Sun Song, you could get... Or, not the Sun Song, I apologize. Epona's song. They'll give you another bottle of milk. However, I don't necessarily like using bottles for milk in this game. I used to do that a lot until I realized that this game, well, I don't know if it's the same in the N64 version, but in the 3DS version, they hand you freaking fairies everywhere. I think they expected people to die a lot when playing this for the first time. Which would make a lot of sense given the fact that this was, like, the first ever, like, 3D Zelda game. So it was definitely a very different thing from the rest of the Zeldas. Honestly, if you ask me, I've always said that the, like, Ocarina of Time feels a lot more focused on puzzles, and specifically, like, puzzles that require observation more than anything else. Compared to, like, some of the puzzles or some of the games that were 2D. Like, the 2D games really focus a lot on, I don't know how many rooms there are in the 2D games that require you to just kill enemies. I mean, Ocarina also has its fair share of those, but, like, one of the rooms I've always liked, in the Spirit Temple specifically, there's a room that requires you to kill an enemy that you cannot kill with your sword, and you either have... There's 2 ways to actually kill the enemy in that room. So there's a switch that will light a little area of the room on fire, and the enemy will always, like, mirror your movement, so you would just have to move it directly into the fire, or you could walk straight up to it and use Din's Fire, which is how I prefer to do it. There's actually, funnily enough, a lot of enemies in this game where using Din's Fire works really well on them. The little, like, dancing enemies in the Fire Temple, you throw a bomb at them and then go up to them and immediately use Din's Fire, and you'll usually get the 2 hits that's required right then and there. Which is nice. And the Floor Masters as well. Since they only take 1 hit, they go down to, like, a single use of Din's Fire. And the other major enemy that you can use Din's Fire on, which actually worked really well the last time I did it, is Dark Link. Seriously, if you have a full bar of magic, and you just keep using Din's Fire and Dark Link, you could easily kill Dark Link with just Din's Fire. And the good thing about that is, Link is completely and totally invulnerable when using Din's Fire. Like, during his animation, he just doesn't take any damage. Okay, so I can equip... I'm gonna equip the Hylian shield now. So, as you can see, young Link can't really use the Hylian shield. He just kind of ducks down and hopes for the best. The shield is too heavy for him, and too big as well. But it's also kind of funny because then, post-Ocarina, during the events of Majora's Mask, he gets a metal shield that he can actually use. It also gets, it's a different looking sword, but it's still called the Kokiri sword for some reason. Anyway, we're gonna want to head up into... Goron's... What the f... Holy sh... That hurt. Like, actually, ow. Oh my god, and now I just... So... when the thunder just hit, I flinched, and I think I just pulled a muscle in my shoulder. What is going on out there today? Good God. Alright, let's make sure we watch out for this Goron this time around. Stick to the wall. Perfect. Okay, so we have 2 or 3-ish more things I want to get done here today. Oh my god, stop! So we're just gonna hop down immediately directly towards the bottom here. And if you actually talk to this Goron, he'll tell you that the chief, or big brother as he says, will wait for the royal family's messenger. And if you remember what Impa told us, Zelda's lullaby is basically just a thing telling everyone that we are a part or a messenger of the royal family. So if we just use this here, that'll open this door. Oh, I only have 3 sticks. That's not fun.
What the heck? Who are you? When I heard the song of the royal family, I expected their messenger had arrived. But you're just a little kid. Has Darunia, the big boss of the Gorons, really lost so much status to be treated like this by his sworn brother, the king? Now I'm really angry. Get out of my face, now! Are you asking why I'm in such a bad mood right now? Ancient creatures have infested the Dongo's cavern. We've had a poor harvest of our special crop bomb flowers, starvation and hunger because of the rock shortage. But this is a Goron problem. We don't need any help from strangers.
So, we really need to cheer our friend up here. And, the way that we're gonna do that is this game actually gives you a little bit of a hint of how you should go about this by... I like how Link just spins around. But anyway, the game does give you a little hint here about what it wants you to do by kind of just giving you... Right here, if you listen, you can hear Saria's song, which leads directly into the Lost Woods, which we actually haven't been in yet, but I suppose the game expected you to explore a little bit and actually run into the Lost Woods while you're in the Kokiri Forest. Shut up, Owl! Hey, over here, hoo-hoo! Link, good to see you again. Listen to this, hoot-hoot. After going through the Lost Woods, you will come upon the sacred forest meadow. That is a sacred place where few people have ever walked. Shh, what's that? I can hear a mysterious tune. You should listen for that tune too. Hoo-hoo-hoo! Do you want to hear what I said again? Again, no, I don't want to... Why do you always ask if I want to hear what you said again? I don't! Leave me alone, you owl! Let me play the game. Damn it! I didn't mean to... What the heck, dude? Wait. Oh, that's odd. I'm not used to that. Anyway, first things first, we're gonna want to come right over here and then put ourselves right up against this little area here. We want to pull out our slingshot. And we want to get 3 100s. And if you do, a Deku Scrub will pop out of this, and he will give us another slingshot upgrade.
Cool! You're great! You scored 3 perfect bullseyes! I have to give you a neat present to such a wonderful person. Please take it.
So you have another seed satchel, which is, I believe, the biggest seed satchel. 50 Deku seeds. And now, anyway, we just need to head through the Lost Woods. Simple as can be, really. You know, something about this area that I've always remembered. I watched a glitch, like, compilation of Ocarina of Time, and there's something called a Navi dive, where if you kind of, like, backflip and then activate Navi at the right time, if Link lands in water, he just kind of sinks to the bottom. Anyway, and left, and then right. Easy peasy. Alright, I'm actually gonna need the Deku Shield here. I forget about that. Every time I forget about that, and then I have to switch back. Damn it. Oh, button. Thanks for the health, buddy. Alright, so this is basically what this is. This gets a lot harder when you become Adult Link and the enemies change. But for right now, it's still pretty simple. Damn it, I forget that they do that sometimes. Thanks for helping me take out your friend, dude! Should I empty the Lon milk bottle? Alright, sorry, I apologize for that. Anyway, you didn't really miss much. I just took a sip of Lon milk, and now I took a second sip to empty our bottles. Because there's a fairy fountain in this area. So we can get 2 fairies right off the bat. Before even going into our second dungeon, 2 fairies. So Saria here will teach us Saria's song, which we just then need to take back to, to Darunia. We play this in front of Darunia, and he'll give us an item that we can then use to access our next dungeon. Alright. This thunder's driving me nuts. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it. I wouldn't be surprised if the microphone is just not picking it up. This is a pretty good microphone. It is a Blue Yeti, so. But anyway, right here we have a fairy fountain. There are a few of these throughout Hyrule. And they always just have a whole bunch of fairies in them. Now it's truly raining. Okay, and now just want to set our items back. No, we'll set it as a stick. Now it's really raining. Come on, I just need 4 minutes. Oh, come on! Hoo-hoo! Did you learn an ocarina song from Saria? That melody seems to have some mysterious power. There may be some other mysterious songs like that you can learn in Hyrule. If you hold the ocarina with C where a melody is necessary, a musical staff will appear. I recommend that you play a song you know. I also suggest that you play even when a score is not displayed. Just like this. Hoo 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 hoot hoot hoot! Or do you want to hear what I said again? No. Melodies you have learned will be recorded on the quest status subscreen. You should memorize those melodies. Okay, now here's the hardest part. Going backwards. This way. Is it directly across here? No, it's not. It's right. Okay. Then it's directly... No, wait, did I ever do directly across? No, I haven't. Okay, so here it's directly across. From here we go over here and access back into Goron City. Then we want to go down to where our main man Darunia is. Also, by the way, you can use the same little trick that we used just a few seconds ago to use these bombs to open up that door. So here we want to do this, and oh god, what was it? No? Okay. I have it now. He's happy now!
Oh! Ho ho ho! Come on! Come on, come on, come on! Hot! What a hot beat! Woohoo! Yeah! Yahoo! Hey, what a nice tune. Just like that, my depression is all gone. Something just came over me.
suddenly wanted to dance like her. I'm doing the wrong voice here. Hold on.
I am Darunia. I'm the big boss of the Gorons. Or is there something you wanted to ask me about? What? You want the spiritual stone of fire, too? Spiritual stone of fire, also known as the Goron's ruby, is our race's hidden treasure. But hold on. I'm not just going to give it to you that easily. If you want it so badly, why don't you go destroy the monsters inside of the Dodongo's cavern and prove you're a real man? That way, everybody will be happy again. If you do it, I will give you anything you want, even the spiritual stone. I have something for you. I'm not giving you this in return for anything, but take it anyway. If you wear this, even a little fella like you can pick up a bomb flower using A.
I don't know why I just used the, Darunia's voice hurts. I wonder if I'm gonna do Ganondorf's voice. That's a good question. The only line that I can think of for Ganondorf is, "These toys are far too much for you." Because that's just such a freaking cool line. Ganondorf is such a cool villain in this game. Because he's like an actual threat. Unlike, say, Calamity Ganon over there. Anyway, with the Goron Power Bracelet that we just got, we can now pick up bomb flowers. So, if we pick up this bad boy and just chuck her right down there, it'll go ba-boom and blow that up. Now here comes the fun part. Booyah. Little trick for you. Alrighty then, so we're going to end today's episode right here. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please share the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell icon to get notified when I make a new video. I upload a new video every single day of the week at 5:30 p.m. EST. Today's question of the day, who was your favorite Goron in the Zelda series? So, I think the only ones that are really named are Darunia, Daruk, Yunobo. I don't think any of the Gorons in Twilight Princess are named. Well, they might be, but they're forgettable. So, the names for those guys are forgettable because they're not like... I mean, Darunia is a sage. Gorons don't exist in Wind Waker. I'm not sure if the Gorons existed in the 2D games. They might have, but I don't remember. But yeah. Anyway, we're going to end today's episode right here. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all on the next episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.